I don't know who's an autism parent, and I don't know if you've had those moments when you send your children to school, both, because I have twins, and no matter you send them to school, the bus ends up turning around the neighborhood to come back and drop off one of the twins that is trying to kick a window in because the other twin is having a bad morning because she's not a morning person, and it all goes left. So now it's to a point where you gotta pick and choose who's gonna go to school, because they both can't ride on the same bus now, because it's just because. Who can relate? Oh lordy. Anyway, that's my run of the day. In the morning actually, and I just dropped off my grandbaby at school. So whole point to the story is that I send my kids to school and the bus comes back because one of them is getting violent. They're trying to hit the window, they're trying to hit the matron. It's not a kumbaya moment. It's just not. And if you ask me, why don't you just put them in the car and you drive them to school? One goes on the bus and one could go in the car. Absolutely, right? I've done that. Did that. Walked those shoes. Been on the road. Put them in the car. Driven them to school. And while I'm driving them to school, whether it's one or both, if they miss the bus, whatever the case may be, because of my morning shenanigans dealing with autism, I get hit. I'll get pulled from the back. My baby will have a seatbelt on him, helmet on him, all of the above, okay? And he would reach over. Sorry, phone call. He would reach over and pull while I'm on my steering wheel. He would pull my hands. Or he'll try to hit me to grab my attention, because the sensory's on overdrive, because he knows his routine to go to school. So if I'm putting him in the car and we have to drive to school, we're not gonna make it. You know, my life, his life, and everyone else on the road is in my hands, literally. So what are we doing here? Hello? So that's where it becomes, when you gotta pick and choose who's gonna go to school. It's insane, all right? So anybody that got twins that have autism, even one with autism or a couple of kids with autism, I'm sure you guys can feel where I'm coming from as a single mama. Anyway, that was my run of the morning, and I figured let me just make it into a little bit of content. Why not? It's one of my daily struggles. It's my everyday fucking struggle. I'm not even gonna lie, okay? And don't get me wrong, it's just what triggers my son would be for my daughter. If the princess is not having a good day, and she just has a little pitch of, it's going to make the other one go boom. Either kicking a wall, hitting himself, direct impact to the face. That's what he likes to do when his sensories go crazy. And my daughter would trigger his sensories to go off like that. So, because he doesn't want to see her bothered, she has to be like perfect at all times. So yeah, welcome to the parenting of special needs. But other than that, if there's no triggering, you know, he's like a big, huge 5'9" bear, because he's taller than me and I'm only 5'2". So okay, which is why I say that if he's sitting back there and I'm 5'2", and I'm literally like eating my steering wheel, okay, because I don't reach my damn pedals. I'm exaggerating, you already know, but his hand can reach me and just whoosh, you know, or he'll pull on my hands to he'll try to distract me from getting him to the school, is my point. And he's unaware of danger, so he's not realizing, you know, the jeopardy that we are putting ourselves in. So I try to avoid that at all costs, because what am I going to do to try to prove a point? I don't want him to be absent. Who wants their child to be absent? Nobody. But when the morning goes off and his sensories are all over the place, I have to kind of tune into what his needs are. And he's telling me, this is not it. And you're not listening to me, and you're still persisting. And that's when it could go all out. So I have to try to put myself in his shoes at times, you know, because that's just the only way we're going to be relating on that level of where he's at. So yeah, welcome to autism. Welcome to special needs. Welcome to triggering mornings. Welcome to not please the next aesthetically pleasing day. Okay, this is all real shit. This is reality. This is my life, and it ain't easy to walk in these shoes. So if you could relate, hit that like button, leave me a comment. But yeah, I hope you all have a good one, and I will speak with you all soon. Bye guys.